spells and stuff.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Alright, so last time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight, our good buddies, the Witchlight playwrights, had found themselves in Downfall, the village of bullywugs and assorted denizens of Hither. They came here to go to market, to strum on their little guitars, to wear their Sunday best. But the village is also surrounding in a ring the great murky lake, in the center of which is Lorna's cottage. They played a little song to get themselves a boat. Excellent job procuring a boat to get themselves over to Lorna's cottage. They did some exploring. They crawled through some mouse holes. They checked out some mirrors. They met a little red cap with a big butcher knife that she gifted to our lovely beau. Learned quite a lot about the interior of her home and what might be going on in that headspace of hers as well. Probably the most salient information that you learned was when you crawled through a tiny little mouse hole in the wall to get an idea of the conversation that she was having in her study. You could just make out the legs when you were crawling of her and a man. And the conversation she had with the man heavily implied that maybe they know you're here. And maybe you want to explore more of the house before you get up close and personal with Lorna, the witch of the present. With that in mind, I believe that you guys were going to attempt to scale the outside of the house to get to the upstairs. Is that accurate?
You have told us we have successfully established a zip line.
Okay.
To this
you
balcony.
Zip lines to the other balcony, right?
We're about to. The zip line is attached over here.
Okay. So you've shot the zip line across. Are you all just gonna... Well,
Is Vincent too big for me to go across with him?
I don't think so. Vincent, do you feel that's reasonable as a little rabbit guy? Do you think you're backpack sized?
I can be backpack sized. You might have to give somebody else the Jansport.
Jansport's light. It's fine.
Can you not go into
the
the
Jansport?
Put you into the Jansport? I mean, I could for a few seconds.
No, don't do it.
And just pull a rabbit out of the Jansport.
You know what? Like, I can't resist right now. So if you want to put me into the Jansport,
All right, I'll turn around. I'll get Vincent off my back. Take a deep breath, Vincent.
it's not a very good breath.
All right, try again.
I take 2 more breaths.
All right, cool. and I throw it back over my back and I zip line across.
I'm gonna say, give me an athletics check with a very low DC because this is it's a pretty sturdy. It's not a long, not a long voyage.
I didn't see my die, but I apparently got a 15.
Excellent. You're fine. You zhik across.
A 14. Had to add my modifier, you know.
Totally fine. You still glide pretty effortlessly across Snudgak's zip line to the other balcony.
I superhero pose and then stand back up and think of Vincent and pull him out of my bag.
You guys both have pretty decent passive perception, so when you land on that other balcony, you hear a squawk, as opposed to from inside the room you've just landed outside of. That's all.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth,
All right.
if possible.
Sure.
Ugh. Okay. I really don't know where my dice are going, but yeah, I'm not stealthing.
Going somewhere.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That's a natural 1.
So, the room you enter... Actually...
I was gonna wait for more people to cross.
Yeah, are you stealthing right now, or are you
Yeah, on the
waiting?
balcony.
Yeah, do you land on the other side of the zip line and then immediately into the room?
Yeah,
or are you
No, I'm waiting for at least Snud to come across.
Okay, so why don't I get, who wants to come across next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Take a tent pole, just like, and slide down.
You can be athletics or
Let's
acrobatics.
go.
Acrobatics. 10.
Totally fine.
All right.
All
Cool.
right. Okay. I'll get I'll get everybody across, and then I'll deal with what's going on with Lotus. That's about. Are you all crossing in the same way?
I don't know, Bo and Melly and Nora, are you all coming across the same way?
I don't think that's gonna
I
work
will.
so much for me. Why don't you go? You guys go that way. Why don't we?
Well,
Why don't you tell me what you find? How about that?
you gonna go mouse hole?
No, because that's a bad idea. But it's the mouse hole sounds like they know we're here, and it sounds like the other guy's on our side. Wants us to explore the house more. So let's do that first before we go mouse holing it up.
Well,
Well, if you go to the mouse hole, then you could just go in, get small, and then I could put you in my pocket, and then I could take you across the zip line.
How long does that last?
Enough time to
minute.
zip line.
A minute.
60
More than
seconds.
you're complaining. Just do it.
In worst case scenario, you could just throw him to somebody.
I would prefer not to, but what do you think?
I mean,
It'll
I
be
don't want to
small
get
for a moment.
thrown across, but let's try that zip line thing. You think you can make it across in a minute?
Well, all we have to do is run through the entire house and make it. Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Nora runs fast.
I'm glad I'm not over there.
I have little Satyr hooves. They're very fast.
This
Camera.
sounds like an idea, guys.
I look over at Vincent. What's taking them so long?
I don't know.
Very small.
All right.
gonna take a
Yeah,
nap.
Bo's gonna try to go through the mouse hole
We're
and
gonna
shrink
make
himself for a little while. It was long enough to have a conversation last time, and we
Yeah.
slowly got back to normal
60
size.
seconds where you slowly expand after those 60 seconds are up. Alistair, while they're doing that, are you just crossing over normally?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll me an athletics check.
Where was it? Where was it? It was over here.
It's in the hallway.
Is it,
That's a long way.
does a
An athletics or an acrobatics, if that's better for you.
10?
You're fine. This is a sturdy, beautiful Snudgach zip line here. They're very
So,
with what they do.
lit school.
Okay. So, I could go about what Bo and Nora are up to right now, or do you want to know how that stealth nat 1 went? I'm gonna go to the stealth nat 1, and then I'll check in with you guys, okay?
I was gonna say, because, like, I'm not going in yet, so you might as well just tell me how hilarious I
Wait.
look.
Do
know
I
what I
have
can
to
do?
stealth also?
Did you bring him in with you?
I mean, he's on my back still.
I'm
so
just
yeah.
gonna let you guys know. Okay, when you duck your head into that room there, are you just pressing your ear up against the door, or are you opening the door?
I was just preparing to be sneaky. I haven't done anything yet.
Trying to be sneaky. You did stealth up. Were you just stealthing up to the door, or were you stealthing past the door?
I was gonna press against the wall and like wait for everybody to get across.
Okay, well you got a nat 1,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna say, tell me how you nat 1 something that wouldn't even be a stealth check. Now that I'm asking you after the fact.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I was just gonna like, I was gonna get into stealth, so like I was getting ready to, like, like, all right, game face, and I like go to like press myself against the wall, and I go bang, and I just accidentally smack my head against the wall.
You hear from the other side of the wall a great sounds like maybe 2 or 3 large corvids or something, large birds on the other side who just start yelling after that thud that you did against the wall.
Ow.
All right, Bo and Nora,
Good.
you doing it?
Yes. Do we have like haste or something to like speed us up? Is that I don't know what level spell
You're
that is.
hilarious.
Is that a high level spell? Probably.
No, it's just a wizard spell usually, or
No.
cleric.
I'm not overly familiar with the D&D spells. Okay. I guess we can run through 60 seconds. You know, it's
Yeah. I mean, would you like a test run first?
yes. And then you can spend your action to dash. I think you can do that. It'd be great.
Nora is so fast.
I was actually first place on my school's relay team.
Well, there we go.
I mean, that was quite some time ago, but I still hold it.
It's okay. It's like riding a horse cycle. You know, you never forget.
For what?
Maybe that's the thing only centaurs had. But you know, we got this. We
Sure
got
do.
this.
Get in the hold.
All right. Bo's gonna, you know, kind of do little kneel thing down and then kind of like scoot and shrink as he like climbs his way in, and then
Never gets old.
I'm so tiny, guys.
Wait,
And then
are
he's
you
gonna,
back up?
all right, Nora, get ready.
Perfect.
He's gonna
Second he's
run into your hands.
okay, yep. The second he's out, she scoops him up, books it back to the balcony.
How fast is your movement speed, Nora?
Oh my god, where's my CDN over here?
35.
35. Okay.
All right, I got this. Watch this. Ready? All right. Line. Bam. Bam.
What are you doing?
Bam. I'm marking the whole thing.
Plotting the fastest route.
Ow. Over the
Don't
table.
tell me how much
Boom. All right, that is a total of 34 tiles, which would be 34 times 5.
Okay, wait. I'm bringing out the calculator for this.
And that makes it 2
Wow,
zip
what are we
lines.
doing this?
Certainly. Okay,
We're
wait.
doing math. Okay.
Math and D&D. What a concept.
Oh wait, 30 tiles. Sorry, I overestimated.
Wait, so it's 30 tiles?
Hey.
From the there to there?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's
And
good.
that's assuming you jump the dining room table.
Nora, do you jump the dining room table?
Absolutely. What's the gap on this?
It's not that far.
Another measuring coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, if all this is 30 feet, it can't be
It's 35 feet.
35 feet.
No, 30 tiles. That is 35 foot squares.
35. Huh? No, it's 7 tiles, and 7 times 5 is 35.
Well, I thought Zach thought it was 30 feet.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Okay.
Back in
Oh
the
yeah,
mind.
you're right. Each tile is not a foot. Each tile is 5 feet.
There we go.
Okay.
That explains why you were so shocked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as she's running, then she will stuff Bo into a pocket of her dress
Okay.
somewhere
I thought. Okay.
without her glaive and use that to zip line across.
Yes!
Beautiful.
Exactly. Beautiful. Incredible. Life-changing. You still have like a good 30 seconds left of being tiny as well, Bo. Once you get to the other side, you've never been so windswept before.
Yeah. No, his like hair is like sticking all the way back. His tail's like sticking all the way back. It's like.
Norland's like, "Wow, that was exhilarating."
Track star, huh?
There may be enemies on the other side of this door, by the way.
Oh, she'll pick him back up.
But it's okay, because I probably already alerted them.
Yeah, you were really loud.
And then
Hey.
slowly.
You weren't
gain
here for that.
inside of your hands.
Well,
Thank you,
What
Snood,
kind
who
of
is
enemies
also
did you
not
have?
on this side of the zip line.
I don't know where I am.
Bro, you are in oblivion. I've been trying to get you back for hours.
Move water.
How did you get so far?
I just tried to get on the balcony.
Holy
She tried to get on the
You are-
balcony and she went miles away. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't figure out.
You want me to put another snood in here for you?
Yes,
Yeah, we're gonna need one.
Okay.
There'd be
You
several
guys tell
snoods
me
in
what
the
you're doing
universe.
while I get a snood.
God damn.
I'm gonna. Okay, it's kind of cramped on this balcony now. Now that there's a full-size horse.
Oh yeah.
You got 30 more seconds. You're all good.
It was growing as we speak. But okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
And he's
get in
gonna
it.
Squeeze himself against the wall.
My face.
I'm gonna go in
there.
there. I'm gonna go in.
You open up the door, and immediately the cage to your left there. You are in, it's a pretty narrow wooden room like the rest of the one. Wooden boards on the floor. Tall iron wrought cages, kind of like the ones that were hanging outside the kitchen, are again propped up in here. But instead of, fully humanoid people, there appear to just be very large crows perched, shoulders up, sitting, staring out at you, some occasionally yelling like there is, I don't think there's anything else in this room. There's just these, you can see the cages there kind of pressed up around the walls of the room. There's not a door there, by the way. I'm realizing that they put a door at the end. There's not a door. It's just the wall at the other end.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no other. Is there another? Is this balcony here? The other
The balcony is there. Yeah, no, you guys can get into this room. There's just a door at the other end that I forgot to delete when I deleted a whole bunch of other doors in this facility.
I see.
Okay.
This is an empty room with crows.
So Bo kind of like stumbles into the room.
Oh my god, that wall just.
just a bit.
Can I maybe use animal handling to kind of keep them quiet?
I was gonna try and do the same thing, yeah.
Oh yeah, we go for it. You're probably better than I am.
Okay. I'd like to use guidance to just like try and shush the birds a little bit.
Those are just a room full of birds.
Oh my god, my dice would fly. Where will it land? Nobody knows. Oof. Do I have luck yet?
May I assist with this? Maybe I can like sing the birds a lullaby because music soothes the savage beast.
I will let you assist if you tell me what you sing to these birds.
I'm going to walk to the center of the room like lullaby and good night. Go to sleep, little birdies. It is past your bedtime. Please shut your beaks right now.
Beautiful. I will note for your advantage check here, Lotus, that you do notice while he is singing that lullaby that there do appear to be fabric around the top of these cages, almost as if they could be pulled shut to put them to sleep.
Well, that would have been nice to know. All right. Let me continue to do
It's a
this.
dark room. You just walked in.
I'm still terrible, so I'm just gonna start closing the cages. Wait, what is? Let me see what my. I think I have good animal handling. Yeah, it's a +4, so.
What's your total?
It's a total 10.
Okay, well, they're not more upset. It's just as you were kind of heading up and you reach the conclusion, just close these things and start sticking their little heads through the bars to pick at your hands while you're closing it up.
Yeah. Lotus has had bad experiences with birds so far. Chicken's trying to flirt with him. Closes it. I guess I'm just gonna close them all and then look around the room and be like, well, this may have been a fruitless endeavor.
You can see that there is the balcony that you came in from, and there's another balcony to the side, and inscribed over each balcony from the inside are thither and thon. Thither on the left side here, the one that you guys didn't come from, and thon over the one that you guys came from.
Oh.
On.
Is there any, like, parchment in this room?
Not in this room, no.
Okay.
I
was wondering if it was maybe, like, messenger crows. It may still
Are there
be,
any
but...
notes on their legs?
May I open the door to Dawn?
To Thon? Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to open that door. There's a bow.
I would love to let you open that door. Let me toggle out of build mode, and then you can. Thank you. Here we go.
Huh.
It is similar to the other balcony, just an open area. There's the fence that maybe the crows can come out and land on, but not anything especially marked or special.
Okay.
Alright. Well, this is getting us just about nowhere. So I'm gonna cast Detect Magic, but I'm gonna use a spell slot instead of ritual casting it.
Oh, snap.
We tried talking to one of the birds. Vincent.
There's nothing particularly magical in this room. You get the idea that you had it right, that this is a messenger room. It's just where she keeps her birds.
But how does she get in here?
There is a, what would it be? Kind of a faint aura of, I believe it would be transmutation, that just kind of lines the seams of the bottom of the wall, on the back wall. The wall where there isn't a door.
Where there's a secret door. So like over here, perhaps?
It's not so much a secret door, no. Do you want to investigate it?
The door.
Oh yeah, for sure. Does anybody want to... I found a secret magic thing. Do you guys want to help me investigate? All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna guidance that. Cool. Oh shit. Snud, we're in business.
With a, is it a 27 total?
Whoa. Don't get us hit. No. That's with advantage. So that's 18 plus 0. 18.
18. You feel very confident that there's a transmutation aura on this wall, but that there is nothing currently on the wall, in the wall. At this present moment, in its current state, it's just a wall.
Maybe we should kick it.
Maybe we should push on it because that's less loud.
Okay. Push.
I love
It
Snud.
feels very much like a wall. You've pushed many walls in your life, and it feels like your DM wasn't lying to you about there not being a door here.
Are you sure though?
Yeah, it feels like maybe she was telling the truth.
Yeah, what's a DM? I wish Bo knew what this was.
Guys, whatever a DM is telling me there's no door here.
I'd like to turn to one of the birds. Where's the way out of this room?
Currently, it's got this fabric over it. Do you rip it open?
Yeah, I'll lift it up.
Yeah.
Where's the way out of this room? Tell us or I'll eat you.
Snud, that's a bird.
You talk to birds.
You're trying to peck me?
Can I talk to birds?
Oh, no.
I've flirted with a bird
Crow's
before,
voice.
but that's
Well,
not
then flirt
exactly
with
the
it.
same thing.
See if it'll tell you anything.
What?
Yeah.
Flirt with it.
I don't think that's how it worked.
You just
Those
said
chickens
you
were.
flirted with birds. It's fine. They're all this thing. Just flirt with it.
That's not.
Flirt with it.
I'm not really that good at flirting. They more. I can't. I'll try. I could
It's starting
try.
to feel like harassment of some sort.
You know,
They can say no, you know? Shoot your shot.
What's the worst they could do?
okay, Deanna, how does this work mechanically? What do I do?
How do I flirt with a bird?
So are you using a spell, or are you just
I don't have speak with animals, so
the bird-loving self? You can...
I will use Druidcraft and conjure a daisy into my hand and offer it to the bird.
Smooth.
Before I tell you to roll something,
Okay.
what are you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to get it on my side so it gives me information.
Roll me animal handling with advantage because you're giving it a little flower. Because you're using a spell.
Darling, your feathers look magnificent in this torchlight. It's an 18.
Explorer takes the flower from your hand. it seems pleased and like it's waiting for you to produce more food for it to eat.
Oh, it liked your flower.
I reach into another pocket and take a seed out and craft another flower. I really don't know how this is gonna help.
Here, maybe if
can't
we
talk
set it
to us.
free, it'll fly to the exit. Okay, I'm gonna go unlock
That-
the. I'm gonna try and
The
unlock
windows.
The doors that lead out into the air where it can fly are the exit.
Yeah, but maybe
Right.
it'll help us figure out where to go.
I'm not sure that's how messenger birds work. I think they only go to the one place and come back.
They go where you tell them to, right?
It's the
No,
where they're trained to, but it
Where they're
takes quite a
trained to
lot
go,
of-
yeah.
Well, that's
Go
pigeon-
to
that's pigeon. These are
Slackjaw,
crows.
Lorna.
We don't want her if she knows we're already here. We don't want. Okay, if she doesn't know, we don't want her to know. But if she does know,
She definitely knows.
what are you trying to accomplish?
We're trying to find her.
Well, she's in the house.
We know how to get to her, we're just trying to find a different way to her, I guess. Okay, anyway.
What are we doing with this dumb bird? Put the
It's
blanket
not a
back
dumb
down.
bird, she's beautiful. Or they're beautiful. Wink.
Somebody roll me an insight check or
I got you.
or a history check.
Insight.
Unless you guys are confident in what you want to do next.
I'm so insightful.
Okay.
That's a 8.
I could probably roll.
Killing it.
And I'm
Could I also roll an insight?
Anyone can roll. It's
Wow.
I'll roll
if you guys remember something.
We're rolling history.
Yeah.
With
History
disadvantage.
or
Let's go.
insight.
So for me was 16.
Got an 18 on that insight.
Nat 20.
Nat
Hey.
20.
13.
Anyone who rolled a 15 or above, remember that there is another floor to this house that is above the one that you are currently on.
Wait
Yeah,
a
that's-
minute.
That's what I was
That's-
gonna check out. but
that's
it's kinda
silly.
mess with the party.
I go
I
out to the
believe
balcony.
and Nora with her nat 20 would know that the only way that you would be able to get up there would you would have to scale the roof, which might be difficult, but that's probably the only way up there.
I don't recall seeing any more stairs.
There were
I can
stairs.
climb.
Yeah, we looked around.
There's stairs going down from
No more
where we
going up.
were.
Yeah, but we came up those.
No, we didn't.
What? You mean the
There's-
ones just outside? That goes to the same place.
Does it?
Yeah, we saw those on the ground floor. Ground.
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Talk about the air.
Snook can climb, they said.
I can try. I mean, I don't really have any more options. We've been told to explore the house, found little to nothing useful, and here we are.
Yeah, maybe Lotus and I can try to climb up and then put a rope down that you can climb up.
That's a good idea. I'll boost you up.
I know.
Oh, can you climb a rope like that?
Well,
have to get-
it'll be a team effort.
How are horses at rappelling?
They're
I
like
can
mountain
climb a
goats, right?
ladder, but not very well. I don't know about a rope.
Look,
I've never
it's
done that
just
before.
like it's just
You
like
won't
being a
learn till you
mountain
won't
goat.
try.
They're your very close cousins.
No,
to be
they're
alright.
not.
Centaur.
Extremely
Climbing ladder.
close.
See, this is like a gross stereotype that centaurs are like horses. You know, we're not.
You're not sure-footed and proud and powerful.
Proud, but not sure-footed.
You're
I'm
most of a horse. You're like a good
I-
70% of a horse.
All you have to do is tap dance up the wall.
So it's only 70% effort.
when you say it like that.
Can you imagine if you were part goat, you could just scale the wall.
All right,
If
Snook.
only
get
I
in.
was part goat. You know, maybe I can take lessons from Nora. How about that?
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
Vincent down for this
Satyrs
stunt.
are clearly superior, so let's get up on this roof.
Wait a minute, that's offensive.
That is very offensive. That's racist.
Yeah, it's racist. How
All right,
I
let's go.
didn't know a woman of God was so. Before we leave, there's something I want to do. I want to open one of these cages, probably the cage that we were talking to.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna say to this crow. I know you know. I know you know who Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are. I know you know. Don't even pretend. I know you know. But I'm gonna need you to do a favor for me. And you're gonna get they're gonna reward you, you know, because they're gonna be so enthralled with the message you're about to bring them. Bo's gonna take out his paper that is in his diplomat's pack that he has.
We have a 3 on a bless.
Woo! 3 on a bless. Whoa, floating. 3 on a bless. You all have, at some point, you guys can use an inspiration of a d6. You all have 1 point of inspiration, a d6 that you can add to any roll.
Okay. I think I'm gonna use my inspiration right now.
Chef's kiss. Thank you, Louis the Bun.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the paper that I have. I'm gonna write this message to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. We got this. We're taking care of your problem. Get the job application ready because I'm filling it out when I get back. And then I'm gonna fold that up. I'm gonna tie it to the crow's leg. I know you know where they are. You're a very smart crow, aren't you? You're the smartest crow I've ever seen. That's why we gave you that flower, because we love you and you know your shit. Like you know the Feywilds like the back of your hand. So I'm gonna convey that to the crow with my best handling check. Yes.
If I might add, if these are messenger crows, it's probably just gonna take that message right to our enemies.
No. They live here, so they don't need to take messages to here.
They go to the other witch.
Other sisters.
Good. Let them be afraid. We're coming for them.
No, you just mentioned Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
You're offering your
I told
services
the
to
crow.
the witches.
I told the crow, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I didn't write it down. I said, we're solving a problem for you. Be ready with the job application. I'm filling out when I get back. Fold that up. Crow, you're going to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I know you know who they are. They're prominent figures in the Feywilds and the material plane and everywhere you've ever been and everything you ever know. And Bo's going to open the door to the balcony, pet this crow on the head, convey all the information he can with his animal handling, and let it go.
Yeah.
Guidance, you.
Roll me animal handling with a DC that is
Immeasurable.
You can roll it. You can absolutely roll it.
I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna add my inspiration to it that I just got.
You got a D4 on guidance.
D4. Okay.
Which is turned out to be a 4, so it's a +4.
Oh, so I don't gotta roll the.
I rolled it for you. Yeah.
How do I get rid of it? It's fine. I'm just gonna.
Right click on it.
I'm ignoring that.
Hey, you got a 4 anyways. Look at that.
9 plus. Okay, so 18 plus my animal handling, which is 4, I think. I'm
Really?
sure it's 4. Yeah.
Same as mine. Damn.
So it was 19 plus 4, right?
18 plus 4.
18 plus 4. 18, 19, 20. 22.
With our powers combined.
So what happens? Let the little crow out of its cage, right?
Mhm.
It hops onto your arm. Who has the little mushroom?
Me.
There is a moment where it's very close to the crow eating that little mushroom.
What does that mushroom do again? I forgot.
It does.
There's a little song.
I believe it gave you a plus something. Let me check what it was.
Plus to cute.
Gave you a plus a little mushroom friend is what it gave you.
Yes.
I mean,
sorry. I was gonna see if
it
I
was
wrote
a
down.
luck stone. I remember that. It was a luck stone, but I don't remember what a luck stone is.
It gives you advantage on one ability check of your choice once.
This is the one. This is the one.
This is the one you're
I
doing.
got a 9 before.
You're gonna roll. You're gonna use it. Oh.
You're damn right I'm gonna use it. What'd I get? 15.
Oh.
15
plus 5 plus 9.
15 plus 9. That's
24 plus
24.
4, so 28 total.
28. Look at that. This crow's
So
getting
it hops out onto your mouth, not your mouth, hops out onto your arm,
Wow.
fully eats the mushroom.
I thought you said there was a moment that it didn't.
I wasn't going to until you used it up.
Well, there's that snack for you. So now you know you're a good bird, and he pests this bird on the chest because as birds love, you know, as birds love.
It does that little thing where it pecks your nose.
Yeah. See, you're such a good bird, right, Puck. And then goes out the door to the balcony.
Flaps out, lands on the fence. It does a big U-turn in the air and starts to head in a different direction than the balcony faces.
That's right. The Feywild is weird and mysterious. I know it knows where it's going.
All right.
I hope so.
Hope you feel accomplished.
Thank you. I do.
Fantastic. I'll write that down so I can keep track of it. So many
We're
things.
all done flirting with the bird now.
That's a very smart bird. It's a messenger bird.
That was your idea, Snud.
It was not
can't-
my idea.
It was your idea to flirt with it.
It was your idea. You
Come
said
here.
you'd done it before. All right.
It was not my idea.
All right, everybody. What are you doing next?
I'm
Alright,
climbing
I'm
up
gonna-
Lotus.
I'm
Why
gonna
do
brace
I have a
myself
baby?
against the balcony and like kind of like make sure I'm sturdy and like offer my interlocked fingers
All right.
for
Don't drop
Snood.
me.
I'll do my best.
If you drop me, I'll land on your head. All right.
And that wouldn't be the worst thing.
Snugak, as a thief rogue, don't you have a specific climbing thing?
I have the second story work. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement, and when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by 3 feet. So I think what Snood is gonna do, he's gonna be like, okay, Lotus, put out your hands. Here I go! And he's gonna like run on all fours and then jump into his hands and try and spring himself up.
No check needed. That absolutely works.
Yeah.
I'm just a little dazzled. That's amazing.
Let me. Where are you at, Snood? I'm gonna drag you up to the roof. Where are you?
Please do, because I'll probably drop them into oblivion again. I'm right.
Oh my God, you're stuck inside.
Oh,
God, where am I going?
Vincent, why are you on the
I've been
roof?
thrown?
Snood guy.
what?
Snood is inside the building still.
Yes.
Okay, come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Let me see if I can get you to come outside. Wow, it's really not agreeing with me, huh?
Tailspire just hates me.
He really hates how many floors this has.
Just walk yourself out to the balcony and then lift yourself up.
Okay.
Oh no.
What happened?
Whoa.
Oh.
Did I disappear?
No,
Oh,
you're stuck on the door. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
My favorite thing to do in D&D is theater of the mind.
No.
Fuck the map for now.
No.
I'll let you know when we need a map because it's not right now. I know we're very excited about the very cool digital map. However, sometimes life is hell. You're on the roof, Snoodcat.
Okay.
Just slam your face against the wall until you go up.
Okay.
Oh,
I think Dylan has me.
I can't.
oh,
All right.
It's so
this
difficult.
professional.
I hope we get sponsored by Tailspire. So
Oh, there's like there's
It's in
a hang
beta.
on the
I'm
roof.
sure one of the things they're working on is making it easier for you to crawl up onto the
Hold
roof.
control and go up.
Oh,
There we go.
oh, hello, Raiders.
I've done it.
Right?
Yeah.
Jack just threw himself up onto the roof. What are you doing up there, Snood?
So Snood is going to like look to the edge and like, all right, let's see. Is there a way for me to lodge a tent pole, like tie the rope and then lodge a tent pole so they can climb up solidly, like securely?
The surface that you were on is essentially hay, moldy, slick, rained on. You might be able to drive something into the hay, but it wouldn't be super easy to do or the most sturdy, but you could. You might also Yeah, if you're just trying to wedge something into the roof, you feel like it's possible, but it might be difficult to do.
I'll try it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and you're just slamming something down in there?
Like a tent pole, trying to like wedge it into like maybe the like a little, I don't know what they're called, the little ridges on the roof past the hay.
Athletics or sleight of hand?
Oh yes, on a hand.
Yeah.
18.
18, beautiful. Yeah, you feel like it's wedged in very well.
All right.
I'm gonna put down the rope.
Come on up. And Bo, don't break the roof.
I'm gonna climb up
How
first.
high is it?
The walls are about 10 feet high, and there's about another 10 feet of the sloping roof, so it would be about 20 feet above you.
20 feet.
You can tap dance for 20 feet. I've seen you do it thousands of times.
I'm thinking hard about what I want to do.
Right, while you do
Bo,
that, we'll all
Bo,
go.
aren't you a spider? Can't you just crawl up the roof?
That was once.
Oh, it was only one
For a
time.
performance.
Yeah.
That was one time
That
used.
was a while ago.
Ah, oof. I thought it was just a spider.
No. That would be wild. It was just a permanent buff. Now you can walk on walls.
Oh yeah.
I wish.
The group 4 more.
So I'm gonna sling Vincent into my pack once more.
Oh,
Tell him to
God.
hold his breath. And I'm gonna climb up.
Okay, so we're going up, right? And there's no. Do you guys see anywhere else to go? Because we're at that's the top, right?
There's another floor up here.
Like a.
Yeah.
Okay, just one other floor on top of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take Vincent out of my bag so he doesn't die.
I think what Bo's going to do, he's going to go. He's gonna like get ready,
Wait, can
and
I?
he's going to like.
Something like that.
What's it called when they do the thing?
Prance?
No,
Winnie?
they go back.
Rear. Rearing.
Rear up. He's gonna rear up and jump. And he's gonna use Misty Step, and he's gonna Misty Step onto the roof.
Beautiful. Does he actually blink out of existence Misty Step style, or is it just a gorgeous black beauty, the beautiful horse leap up onto that roof?
It's as sparkly as possible, but he is gonna jump. But you know, a little ethereally as the mist like surrounds him and jump like full on.
Yeah. As
I
you
want to say Steven Universe
your
style. Where
hair
you're
and
like,
your tail flows kind of in slow motion and everything. There's glitter coming from you. It's beautiful.
yes, it's exactly what I'm doing.
Because you have the rope set up and everything is working well, you guys don't have to do athletics checks to get up. Bo might have had to because of his legs.
Yeah.
Because of
I'll
his
have a
impairment.
difficult time. Everybody else can get up there, no problem. You guys can see?
Holy shit, Bo, that was great.
Out.
All right, good luck getting your minifigures up onto the roof.
Wait,
So,
wait.
in order to get yourself out and up, all you have to do is you pull yourself outside by usually walking to be the easiest, and then you hold control when you're holding your character to move yourself up and down.
Lotus, what'd you just say?
I said, holy shit, that was amazing.
Did I dazzle you?
Consider me a 6 out of 8 on Dazzle.
It was magnificent.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Vincent.
Wait, if you could fly, then why did you make Nora carry you across the zip line?
Because and he clutches his heart. I don't know how many more of those I have in me.
Oh.
It only
You did it,
lasts
Raina.
for long rest, so.
Once you guys reach the roof, you can all see as you kind of traverse the pretty slippery, slick hay and moss up here that there is just a square, finally.
that centaur girl or that
Deja vu.
Right.
the girl.
Oh
was-
yeah, he's busy impressing the satyr girl.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
He's flirting his ass off.
I mean, he's like 7 and she's like 30, but like he does want
Perfect.
to impress the older woman.
I mean, he's a scarecrow. He's from time immemorial. So you know, it's
true.
like
That's true.
what age is
Okay.
a number to him?
Yeah, I'll look through the door. I mean the window thing.
You guys want to look through it?
So we don't
All
talk
right.
about incest.
Is that what we're talking about?
Shh.
All right. So you look in through the window. Let me open my next set of notes. Woohoo! I loved me. Big old
A
room. section.
bedroom with plates on the ground.
Yeah, it is essentially you look in through the window. You can't see a bed from your vantage point, but you can see a kind of oddly shaped, oddly accessorized wooden rooms, the same kind of molding dark wood plank floor as the rest of the house, but bobbing among the rafters of the ceiling are these like blobs of pale shimmering light that send long shadows across the floor. The walls are all irregular looking, and when you take a second to look at them, it's because the walls are entirely hundreds, maybe 1,000 of tiny little drawers. You know, like those mailroom drawers where they're all just quite thin and narrow and long. Some of them are jutting out with like a sleeve of a garment sticking out of it, or like a chain of pearls, or just a leg, like a rabbit foot sticking out of it. But most of them are shut up tight, crowded up along the walls. It's quite messy. There is a plate on the floor, dirty dishes, tipped over clay pots. In one corner, you can see a kind of jammed full of these larger pots full of soil with these wilted looking gray and yellow, what may have at one point been very young trees, but are now just really decrepit, half cracked and falling over. I believe that's all that you can see from here. Outside of, on the far wall, you can see that there is a door. Above it, a cross stitch, lovingly hung above it, hanging a little lopsided from a door handle, and it says, "The now is a gift. That's why they call it the present."
Wait a minute.
Lovingly.
I've heard that somewhere.
We should burn it.
I love it.
Get it.
I feel like a wise turtle said that once.
We should get in that room. There's so many boxes.
It's-
You can also
those are drawers.
Yeah.
There's so much for me to explain to you. I'm sorry. In the center of the room, you can see that there is some like a gap in the floor, almost like at the loft overlooking something, and that there is light coming from down below.
Do I see any movement, like shadows coming across the light at all, or?
A little bit, not. Yes, with your passive perception, you could ascertain it's probably candlelight or something, but unless you are sitting there and staring and watching for patterns, you're not going to see anything.
God, my eyes are so good. Oh, that looks like candlelight. Maybe made by bullfrog wax. About 3 inches tall. Anyways, is this door locked?
Frog wax.
If it is, we can get through it.
Probably, yeah, but is it locked?
I don't know. Let's open it.
It's not locked, or at least it doesn't appear to be locked, but it is jammed shut. As in, like, the wood is almost expanded with the amount of moisture that is constantly in the air, and it's wedged shut.
I look to Nora and her amazing biceps.
Oh, want me to? Oh, all right. She will
You are
attempt to
a
break
track
it
star.
down.
You just use your thighs. It's all in the thighs.
I'm a runner. I'm a track star. She's gonna-
Why are you always so good with references? It's not fair.
All right.
Can I run straight through it? I need to
You're running it?
Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah.
Nora!
Huh.
Too much thigh, too much.
You're running through the door like Riley
Just
Coyote.
push it. Just push
Yeah.
it open. Ah!
She's getting a running start. Like
I'm
she doesn't
getting
know
away
how,
from this
how
door.
Never
rough
goes
the
halfway.
door
Clapping.
is.
Good job. Go for it, Nora.
Go ahead and make me an athletics check with advantage. This is great.
Wonderful. Okay.
There it goes.
Immediately
Fell off the world. All right.
So that's gonna be what's it? Which is the 14 plus 16.
16. You slam through this door. Not only do you get it open, it comes total like Hagrid style, off its hinges. Make me a perception check immediately.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
I will also mention, Deanna, I know I didn't say this, but Detect Magic should still be up.
Detect magic, there's magic fucking everywhere.
Good.
Not so much in the drawers in this room, but you can see on the other side of that door that has a cross stitch over it, you can just see the faint technical, almost like rave lights of just like, there's magic in here.
I'll get in that
There's
room.
also glimmering faintly divination aura from under the floor.
Uh-oh.
What's your perception check, Nora?
15?
15? So you see, oh, it's a stairwell going down into the, well, it seems we have guests upstairs. No, I didn't hear anything. You have slammed directly into a room that has an opening to where the witch is. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna come in after.
Can she see me?
No. Okay,
Excellent.
let me open this for you. You've essentially slammed in right here. If you guys see those stairs going down, that is going down to the room you guys crawled through the mouse hole to. So you can now hear her voice going, I'm pretty certain I heard something. I don't know, rats or something. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try the door handle with the magic pulsing, and I'm gonna. I don't know.
It's locked.
Ah, cool.
Cool.
It's not.
What? What? Okay.
Unlock this.
Who's gonna go look in those drawers?
Hear from downstairs that she is putting down her cup and she is going to come upstairs any moment now because you made a very loud entrance.
Thank you, Nora.
Fine.
I'll try and I'll try and unlock the door.
We should maybe hide.
I'm hiding behind this treasure chest.
Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
She's coming right now.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
I've got an idea.
Bo's gonna stand in front of the staircase.
Deanna, I have an idea.
And in front of the staircase?
I mean, in everyone else is trying to hide. I would like to stand
not
in the
hiding.
way. What's your idea first?
Well, I kind of am. Okay, so listen, right? I've been waiting for this moment.
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm going to just peek over the stair railing until I can see into the room. Do I see the witch again?
From this
do I-
angle? No.
Okay, do I see anything movable?
Movable?
Yeah.
I believe from your angle you can see it's a fairly dim room again, faint glowing candlelight.
I got dark vision.
You will, yeah, okay. I mean, there's still a lot in there. Farthest corner, you would see the little mouse hole, and you would see kind of over the mouse hole appears to be kind of a little medicine cabinet sitting up on legs, and a
Right.
decrepit-looking old cat lying on top. Its great yellow eyes reflecting back up at you. You feel like you have less than 10 seconds
I'm
to
gonna poke the
hide
cat.
or do something.
Am I unlocking the door? That's
You
kinda
go right ahead and do that. I'm gonna poke the cat with my invisible mage hand.
Okay.
So the cat is gonna feel an otherworldly force, just ruffle its fur around.
What are you trying to accomplish by ruffling this cat?
I am trying to make it agitated enough to freak out a little bit and touch its belly. Where cats don't like to be touched.
Okay.
I'll
come back
with
to
a
that
weird ethereal hand.
in a second. What is everybody else doing?
I'm trying to unlock the door. I
Hiding
guess.
behind the treasure chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand I'm gonna stand in such a way that Lotus can do what he's doing, but I'll be the first one she sees if she comes up the stairs.
Okay. Arrange yourselves.
Very well.
Who?
I
Snoot
only
is
have.
trying to
Alistair's just gone. Goodbye.
Where's the door?
It'll be right here.
No, that's a window. This one?
That's the door, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not bad, especially since it's a +7.
Alright. So those of you who are trying to stealth, roll stealth. Those of you who are trying to unlock doors, roll thieves' tools, which is Dex plus your proficiency.
Oh, I'm so stealthy.
Those of you who are attempting to, you cannot stealth and cast a spell at the same time.
I'm so not stealthy.
If you are attempting to fuck with a cat, roll animal handling with advantage because you are using a spell to do so.
Let's go. Hey, that's a 21.
21.
I know how
Alright.
cats be.
I'm going to say you hear the great creaking groan of the witch rising from her seat. You had only seen her legs before, the setting down of a wooden tankard on a table. You hear the protesting sounds of the man's voice that you had heard earlier. And then you hear the creak of the floorboards as she begins to move. This is when you all begin to become active. You attempt to mess with the cat. You attempt to open the door. The rest of you attempt to hide. And Bo, you attempt to make yourself visible, as always.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for now, this is kind of an early break, but I think this is a good time to do it.
Oh God, no.
All right.
Oh, that's so good
See you
though.
guys soon.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
Welcome.
Last we left off, the Witchlight playwrights were scrambling after their beautiful paladin, Nora, decided to slam through a door that unfortunately is directly over where the Great Witch of Hither has been chilling. Great Witch seems to be heading upstairs to check out what just made that enormous slam ow sound. And a bunch of people sprang into action. I know a bunch of you are hiding. I will ask for that in a second. I'm gonna go first to Snudgach. You were doing a thieves' tool check to see if you could get into that door under the
Yes.
cross stitch, right? Okay, what did you get?
17.
17. Beautiful. At the moment, it is not popping open. Are you just using your regular methods and putting your ear up to it? How's that going for you?
Yeah, so Snood is just kind of looking through the lock and trying to like fiddle with the tools. And apparently it's a little more complicated than they anticipated, so they're getting more and more frustrated. And just like growling and like trying to beat on the lock a little bit.
All right, and then Lotus, you are attempting to use the cat as a kind of distraction. Is that accurate, to make the cat freak out?
Yes.
I'm gonna let that, you can either do animal handling or technically I guess it would be a spell attack. Spell attack would be straight.
Oh, I did.
Animal handling would be with advantage.
I had a total of a 21.
All right. You see that gangly ass cat. You've got excellent eyesight and you have dark vision. It almost looks dead. Like it looks like a dead cat. There
Wait,
are like
what?
a lot of patches of fur that are missing. You can see like along its rib cage, there are some areas where there's no fur and the skin is so close to the bone that it might as well be bone. It's got enormous yellow unblinking eyes. You can see it. You know, sometimes when you rub a cat on a very specific spot, that it just starts going like this. It does that where it shakes a little bit. Its big eyes start looking around and goes. It starts flipping its little leg up and down really fast, and it gets so weirded out by the little mage hand tickle that you're doing to its belly that it just falls straight up off the medicine cabinet, and you do hear, "Oh, sweetheart, don't do that. The guests are being very rude." And you can see kind of stepping into view downstairs for you, going over to where the cat is. The rest of you upstairs, about a little bit of extra time. You can essentially take one more action if you want to. You can try to hide or try to do something else in this like 6-ish seconds before she starts heading upstairs from this little distraction that this bought you.
Guidance me. Guidance me. Lotus, guidance me.
I have dropped concentration by this point, and I'm going to cast guidance on Bo and start concentrating on that instead.
Thank you.
They're
What's
just gonna
Snood doing?
run over and try to hide under Bo's legs.
Oh no.
Go ahead
Oh,
and give me stealth with disadvantage. I also want to know, Alistair, where are you?
I'm on the balcony hiding like a motherfucker. Listen, I ain't about to sit up there with the rest of them and just get caught. All right?
I can't even see you. Okay, I'll believe you.
Am I not there? Am I not showing up?
I can't see, but I believe
yeah,
that you're
I'm
on the balcony. What did everybody get on their stealth checks, including Snudgak?
9.
9? Okay, great. What did
23.
everybody else get?
The balcony was the place. I got a natural
his-
20.
Natural 20, beautiful.
Okay, so I have enough movement to guidance Bo and then go out the door. Is that okay?
That's absolutely fine, yes.
Hiding back there with that 23.
So you just give him a slap on the shoulder and book it outside. Got it.
Have fun with that, buddy.
Got this. I can do it with your faith.
All right, Vincent, did you stealth? Are you stealthing?
Yeah, I got a 23.
23. Okay,
Stealth.
beautiful.
Because guidance is a bonus action, can I stealth as well, or
Guidance is not a bonus action.
is that a full action?
It's a full action. You can be outside, and you
Sure
feel like
is.
that's a pretty safe place to be.
I'm
Nora,
trying
did
to
you
get rid of
stealth?
this die. Yes, and she got a 6, so she is clunking around,
In her full suit of
I
armor.
got a 15.
panicking.
You got it.
She attempts to roll under the bed.
Oh, it's a
Like a-
massive bed as well. I know the bed in here doesn't look very
Oh, that would have been my inclination as well. Hang on. Okay, if
Under
is this
the
a
bed?
big bed? I'm going under the bed.
I want to be very clear to you, Max. You cannot stealth.
Oh, I can't?
Yes, it is an action to stealth unless you are a rogue.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, I'm outside.
I'm a very mean and cruel person, and I want rogues to have their special shit. So,
You're right.
Alright, cool. It's like a garbage bag full of fine china. She just throws herself under this bed.
That's quite the
Beautiful.
description.
okay. Let me check something real fast.
Okay, my dice aren't going anywhere, so I'm just gonna throw them out of the building.
Brilliant. I believe Dylan can delete them. I don't know how because I'm brilliant. Okay. All right. You can see Bo. I believe you can see Snudgak might be able to see as well from between his legs, where you're not particularly hidden between his knobby little horse knees.
You wanna stop moving down there?
I'm trying.
Try harder. You got a show to put on.
The large lumbering shape of it's essentially just a tattered cloak that goes down from the head all the way to the feet and a little bit of the face coming forward as it stoops over that half-dead cat. Picks it up. The cat does that thing you let ferrets do where it's and lets itself be swooped up and put back on top of that cabinet. You can see she kind of, the figure kind of pushes its limbs back into place so it's a little bit loaf-shaped. Put some bottles around it to keep it propped upright. The cat goes, "Wow." And then you're dismissed. And you hear from somewhere else down in that room. And then the figure turns and begins her ascent up the stairs. Coming up towards the two of you, I believe as she starts to rise into vision coming up those stairs, Nora might be able to see her as well. She pulls the hood back, and it's a large... It doesn't look like a bullywug. It's a little bit more humanoid than that, her face. But it is like a pale yellow-green, slick, slightly cracked and dried in places. There are parts of her skin that peel back, no hair whatsoever, no ears, large bulbous yellowed veining eyes, one that floats gently away from the other, and a wide slit of a mouth, a bit like inhuman, I suppose. The mouth doesn't look how a human mouth should look. On her shoulder, nestled among her cloaks, is a frog. And clenched to her wrist is another frog. And you can see, coming from her neck, a growth of some kind that... And as she ascends the stairs, another frog comes out of her flesh and nestles into her hood. And she comes up and she smiles widely at you, Bo.
Standing right in front of the staircase, striking a pose. Lorna, I presume.
That would be me. Bo
Just-
the Magnificent, I presume.
Just the person I've been meaning to see. You see, it is so. I didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of business. It sounded like you were doing something very important.
No, gossip, information that I've heard a million times, quite dull. I've been meaning to make your acquaintance.
Really, my reputation precedes me, as does yours. I hear you're one of the most powerful witches. Is that the right term, witch? I only want to refer to you as respectfully as possible.
I am the Great Witch of Hither.
The Great Witch of Hither, of course, the most powerful one in the land.
The only one in the lands.
The one and only, of course. But I do have a bit of, I don't come here for myself. I come here for my employers. One, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I was hoping we could come to some kind of business arrangement.
I do quite love arrangements.
Mm-hmm.
And I find you very charming, Mr. Magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
You and your friends, the one under the bed and the one between your legs.
Dude, crawls up on Bo's back.
You
Hello.
can't have my head.
I don't want your head. You are my favorite, though. Would you all like to come down for a drink?
Sure.
I would love a drink. I'm sure they would love a drink as well, wouldn't you guys? Let's all be friends here.
You see Nora's eye, from under the bed, just looking.
I only motion to the ones that she mentioned specifically.
I exchanged a look with Alistair.
Oh, you can't see me. I'm hidden like a mower, man. I got minor illusion up and everything, man. I am the stairwell.
I'm just outside by myself then.
Yeah.
I was unaware of my
You're
situation.
damn right. You're failed stealth check.
I didn't get to stealth.
Exactly.
You're just outside. She heard a clomp, clomp, clomp. Not pursuing it at the moment. Melianora, maid of my sister, won't you accept an offer for tea?
Of course. Just, let me... making just as much noise as she did going under, she will hoist herself bodily from under her bed. It's lovely down there.
Thank you. Everything I own is lovely. Come with me.
Quite.
I was about to say I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you. It belongs to me.
Mm-hmm.
You first.
Why, thank you. And he trots his way on down the steps. Now, this tea, it's because it's witch hazel and bougainvillea and other poisonous plants interfere with the digestion. May I ask what's in it?
All sorts of things. Keep walking, please. Snudgach, you next. Melianora, thank you so much.
Are the
She's
others
gonna-
coming, Nora?
Let's just Listen,
Nerd.
that's the choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Until they're long gone.
She's going to herd you guys down the stairs into her study, and I will get back to you guys in just a minute. All right. Those of you who are still upstairs, do you have plans?
Well, the
Not to be
person that I was
caught.
gonna have break that lock is now downstairs.
We regroup. She go downstairs too, yeah?
Yes, she herded you down. She herded the three of them downstairs. Looked around for a moment. Any of you who were inside would see her. Have you ever seen a Muppet with its mouth open, just like hanging from a hook? Opens her
Not
mouth,
at all.
I don't want to think about that.
scoops off the frog that is clinging to her wrist,
What the?
swallows it,
Oh no.
and follows them downstairs.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
Oh no. I regroup with Vincent. Since Liz is already here. Alright. What are we doing?
What the fuck can we do?
It's a great point. Nothing. we needed the rogue.
We needed this. We needed the goblin. Yeah. We could go join them for tea, or just be ready to fight. I guess. That's all I can think of.
Anything in this room?
In the top
All
room,
the drawers.
Mm-hmm.
there's drawers everywhere. There's the upturned plants in the corner. Do you want to make me an investigation or a perception check?
Sure. Let's run it.
I'm good at those for you, so you do you.
I can perceive if you want.
Maybe if there's like a small hole in the wall that you were trying to get through, like a trance.
Wow.
Through it.
Got it.
Maybe.
5, which is a 6.
6.
What I like to hear.
Was that with assistance or was that just a solo check?
That was just solo check.
Okay. Is anyone else doing a solo check?
Investigation?
Or
I can
perception.
do a
Or
perception check.
Different things. So, Alistair, when you're investing around here, you were raised in a slightly higher quality of living, from my understanding.
Mhm.
And as you're looking through these drawers on the walls, you just see these beautiful silks and velvets that are rotted through and crispy with fungus and lichen.
could
You
they?
see a pearl necklace that is falling apart and rolling across the floor.
I got a 17
On perception or investigation?
perception.
Perception. You're casting your eyes around the room. First, you can hear the voice of her downstairs and Bo's voice talking about something, but it's a little bit muffled down there. And you can see in that corner where the plants are all jacked up. Let me see if they actually showed that to you here. Well, there's a corner with all the jacked up plants. You can see one of them has it's been knocked over and it's got its long unfurled yellowing plant limb, and that little limb goes.
Am I flirting with plants now? Oh my god. Lotus will, having no other leads, approach the plant.
It just looks miserable there on the floor. It kind of reaches out with a little desperate tendril and
I will. I assume I have like a water skin, right?
yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use my Gatorade on this yet, because I don't think plants need electrolytes. So I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna pop the top of my water skin and kind of like glug some water down on the plant, because it looks withered and dry.
The plant goes, kind of twitches a little in place, and you can see it rise up just a little. Its little limb rising up off the ground. It's completely fallen over. Do you upright it, or do you just pour it in the position that it's in?
I guess I'll stand it back up. I'll fix it quietly.
It kind of raises to its height a little bit. It digs in the soil around its root. For you, it pulls out a black key, similar to the key that was Jingle Jangles, that Alistair found in Agden Longscarf's hoard.
I forgot about that. Thank you, little plant. I'll whisper to it. Can I give it a little pat on the leaf? Give it some more water.
It likes that. It gestures to like the 2 or 3 other plants that also need water. And you can...
I'll use the rest of my water skin and fill them up.
They're all so pleased. It's all very Fantasia 2000.
Oh.
Is there anything else that you guys want to be doing while Lotus is doing that, of the 2 who are upstairs?
I rolled a 7 for perception, so I didn't see nothing.
Was my key for this hut?
You remember the Jingle Jangle told you it was a very special key for Bevlorna's house. In this moment, when you're like, oh right, a key, Bevlorna's key, the key for Bevlorna's house that we are in.
Yeah.
It all starts
coming together.
Subaru
plan comes together.
2007.
Does it fit in this door?
Are you doing that right now?
Yes. Oh, you said that.
And I'll come back to you guys in a second. Downstairs with my lovely crew here. The beautiful Lady Bavlorna Blightstraw, which she has introduced herself as. If you'd like my full name, Bavlorna Blightstraw, go ahead, have a seat on the couch. I have mushroom liquor, mushroom tea, algae.
2 of those are much more tantalizing than the third option.
Tea would be lovely, I think.
No, thank you. Those are all vegetables.
Mushroom liquor, if you please. You know, you're very hospitable.
Meat?
Would you like meat?
Mm-hmm.
She walks to the corner of the room. Let's see here. Woohoo! I have to lower my thing so I can see it. She walks to the corner of the room, slams against the wall 3 times, and coming up from the base of the wall, you can see kind of opening almost like a... If you have that fear of small holes, you'd hate her house, because it's almost like a pore opens in the wall and turns into that little mouse hole and grows up tall and then widens, and it leads into that kitchen. Meat, Bloody, please. Thank you. And Bloody just tosses a raw leg of chicken into the room. Thank you, Bloody. It disappears. The door disappears again. There's now a piece of chicken on the floor for you if you want it, Snood.
Sure.
Just how they like it, pre-seasoned.
Ned grabs it, starts eating it.
I was so looking forward to the opportunity to talk to all of you. She pours for each of you some delicious, very thick, almost chalky brown tea that she places before Bo and Nora, and then she sits down in the chair opposite you. She would, if there wasn't a roof over it right now. There she goes.
Speaking of weird things on the board, oh, never mind, that's that one.
No.
She walking on the chandelier. She crazy.
It's me. And she seats herself in the chair opposite the couch. Not on the chandelier. I didn't even know that was an option.
That's the best seat.
Lower it a little bit.
So, Bowman, I know you are so desiring to sell me something. Go ahead.
Sell? Well, I just wanted to tell, not sell, about you, about my employers, or future employers, or one of the two, because it seems things that are happening here might be affecting their carnival on some level, and I was wondering if we could come to an agreement to make that stop. Because I know they would be very appreciative of it. I'm sure we can give you something in return that would make you very appreciative as well. I'm wondering what do you give the woman who has everything? You know, what can we do for you, so you can do the small favor for us? You know, just tiny little things.
You work so hard, Beaumont, every day. Don't you ever think that you've worked hard enough?
Yes. But, you know, just one more day, and I'm there. One more day, and I'm at the top. And this is part of that one day, you know? The grind don't stop.
There are things that you all could do for me that would make me very happy. But I don't work in my happiness. I work for your happiness. You're all greatly aggrieved, and I can help with that.
How so?
Well, that really was the grievance we had come to sort out. I don't think we...
You're not here to help Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, Nellie and Nora.
Well, of course. Well, at least I think.
People keep asking you to do things that just don't feel right.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Where is she now? I know my home is beautiful, but you're surrounded by these nasty, dirty, wet, grimy creatures covered in blood, spitting up chicken bones. Wouldn't you rather go home?
Now she's thinking through everything that she's seen. Like, did we see the smell of chicken bones?
Snood spits out a chicken bone.
Well, that one we brought. Well, I mean, of course I would like to go back to my meadow with the other maids, but first I have to do what I was sent here to do, which I thought was helping. No, which is helping Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
People keep sending you away to do things. You're looking for a person who will send you to do something that feels right to you.
Everything about Methista feels right to me.
Being here? Where is she now?
I don't know. Where did God's ever go?
You know where you felt her presence, and it isn't here. She wouldn't be mad. She's a goddess of forgiveness and love. You could go home.
No. Right, I have a mission, and I'm going to see it through. Bo, don't you have more to say about Mr. Witch and Mr. Light?
Of course, we're not here. We're not here for us. We're here for them. We're here as like emissaries of them.
You know that's a lie, Bo. You're here for yourself.
I'm here for a symbiotic relationship between me and Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, and then, but also solving that solves things for me. You know, it's like, you know, we help you, help us, help each other, which helps everyone around us.
Well, some of us. But maybe the witch is onto something, you know? Maybe we can get something out of this too.
Lurk really need to be here.
Lurk is my absolute favorite. He reminds me so much of myself, and I am my favorite person.
Really?
Yes, you do. I love how you collect things and keep things and pile your pockets as high as you can. I know you saw my room and all my drawers full of things. Wouldn't you like to have things, Snoodgak, that belong to you and no one else?
I mean, sure. I've got these butterflies and this hat and another hat underneath.
I've seen the hat.
Yeah, whenever I take things, they're mine. They're not anyone else's. They belong to me after I take them.
all that matters is the here and now. You really are quite exactly like me, Snudgach. Do you know the deal that I made with Agden?
No. What was it?
I got him out of that tree, and he could thieve and pillage and take as much as he wanted for the rest of his life, and he just had to give one thing per raid to me. Does that sound so bad?
No, I guess not.
Exactly. I think we could all make each other very happy here today. You three, the rest of your friends.
I know what would make me happy is solving our problem. Snud, I'm sure if you solved Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's problem too, they would cut your contract and you'd be free to do all the thieving and pillaging you want. Let's not lose sight of the goal. Let's not lose sight of why we came here. Let's not lose sight of let's keep our eyes on the prize, shall we? You know?
Well, I figure, we're doing what we need to, but also maybe getting something out of it.
Well,
Get the opportunity to do the things you already do. I'm not doubting the great Bavlorna's power, but
Thank you. It's a little different than I think your friend is saying. You'd be completely and utterly free. You wouldn't belong to anyone, and everything would belong to you.
except for the things that you take, which Snood can't decide what those are.
do you want to owe someone everything, Snud? Always? Forever?
I already do. That's the issue. Okay, well, first of all, what do you want, Slackjaw Lorna? Or is that your name, Lorna? Miss Lorna?
Well, Slackjaw Lorna isn't very nice, but you can call me whatever you want.
Snud doesn't have any manners. We're working on that, though, aren't we, Snud?
Yes?
Yeah, see, of course. And we won't say bad things. We won't call people rude names like that ever again, will we, Snud?
That's a bit
No?
much.
Good. We're learning, Snud.
Nutgach, I like you exactly the way that you are.
See? She likes me like that, the way I am.
But I appreciate how much effort Bowman puts into everything. I only wish he could have some recognition for it. I do think he deserves it.
See, Bo, you can get something too. And Nora, you can get whatever it is you want. Happiness or something. You're not happy with us?
I don't know. I don't want anything. Bo, you'll get recognition at the circus, and Snugak, you'll keep doing what you do, regardless.
That's all I want is recognition at the circus. But it's about the journey, not the destination. So not that we doubt your power or anything, but like making a deal to cut it short. It's like a shortcut. Shortcuts aren't worth taking.
If you're interested in cutting a deal as a group, I'll need to have your entire group here. There were 3 more who came to my house this morning.
Were there 3 more? I thought we were
ran
all
off.
here.
I don't know where they went. They might be gone by now.
Crawling out of a corner of the house is another frog. The frog that was in one of those lampshades earlier that you guys fucked around with.
Is this one I tried to eat?
Yeah. It hops along to her hand. She scoops it out.
And that's it.
Her eyes close, bug out, move wildly away from each other.
Frog's legs are a delicacy in some
It was
planes.
a tired-looking rabbit folk. A strange-looking half-orc of indeterminate gender. And a very interesting one. I would like them here if you want to speak with me.
Wait, what do you mean by very interesting one? You didn't describe the last one. We don't know if it's really them.
I find you very interesting, Snugach, but you're not interested in dealing with me. I'm interested
Actually,
in
I
what
have one of
makes
Snooka.
rules.
I mean, but we are the life of the party. We're the talkers. They're the muscle. And do you really want the muscle
Are you
here?
prepared to make a deal on behalf of everyone?
On behalf of the carnival, which is who's important right now.
She smiles at you, wide and thin, and I'm gonna leave you guys here and jump back upstairs. Because I need to look stuff up.
All I did was open the super secret locked door.
I've gone stealth mode and also assisted with that.
Okay.
Assisted with putting a key in a door. Let's go.
Nothing explodes.
I also have a key, but yours looks like we earned it harder, so go ahead and use yours.
You guys have two separate keys now. They're very similar looking, but they look like they open separate things.
Oh,
The door swings open. It's a similar space, kind of, in that there's again drawers and cabinets lining the walls, some of them propped open, some of them flopped open, but there is a lot more stuff in here. It's piled with stuff. There's piles of boots next to the door. There's a little, almost like an umbrella stand that's full of sticks and wands and things like that. There's, let me double check what is in here before I lie to you. Discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, musical instruments, dolls. There is hanging broadly in the wall opposite you a stag skull, fairly small but with an enormous set of antlers painted on the forehead. A white porcelain jar with chicken legs standing on a table, a fancy helmet placed on the faceless head of a wooden mannequin against one wall, and a bronze statue of a giant frog sitting in the corner with mouth open and impenetrable darkness inside. There is a robe hanging off one of the cabinet doors that is open. There's just a shit ton of stuff in here. What do you guys do?
do
I
I
do-
recognize any like staple magic items?
The umbrella stand seems like it has wand-shaped items in it.
Does the robe look comfy?
The robe looks very comfy. It's dark gray like linen and it's got patches all over it. It's not as... One thing you notice is that it has not mildewed and molded like many of the other things here. There's also a set of boots near the door that are also not molded or mildewed.
It's too big.
Okay.
Drag a coat on the ground behind me.
Well, we could keep it in the bag for later if you want.
I want to be comfy now.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. You know what, Vincent? You do you. I'm gonna grab the deer skull first, because I recognize that. I'm gonna stick it in my bag, if it'll fit. I assume if it's like sideways, it'll just go in.
Mary Poppins style, you can put it in sideways.
That helmet looks like Nora might like it. Yoink.
Okay, you try to grab the helmet.
Yep.
Yep.
you did.
You
I did. What's up with this helmet? How much damage do I take?
Immediately, it's on a mannequin, and if you
Mhm.
grab the helm from off the mannequin, and it reaches out for the helmet. I'm going to... Is everybody in that corner of the room? I'm going to have you guys roll an incredibly quick initiative check just to see what happens.
Okay. Gotta fight this man's.
God, look
Oh
at
my
that
God, he killed
disadvantage
it.
roll.
Vince is the fastest one in the room.
I rolled a 19 and a natural 20.
Okay. Okay, so Vincent goes first, and then who's after Vincent?
Got a 15.
Got a 3. Okay.
I got a
Awesome.
6.
6. Vincent, you go first. The mannequin is just kind of lurching into shape and reaching up like this to take the helmet back.
I I can't do anything to stop that. Like,
Thank you, Vincent. Very cool.
all right. Look out! It's gonna grab, run away. That's what I say. I just call out to him if
Do
I
you
notice it first.
like the assist action?
Can I assist?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's assisting from across
Assisting.
the room.
Hey, look out!
Ah,
Next, Alistair, what would you like to do?
Oh.
Where's the helmet?
my hands.
It's in Lotus's hands. Yeah.
Can I take it from his hands and give it to him?
Give it to the mannequin.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. He wants that helmet.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. And it stops immediately.
Whew. Maybe we should not mess with the animated armor. And I'm gonna go slip. So I'm gonna slip my booties on.
Pardon me?
The non-mildewed booties. I'm gonna slip
Oh,
them on my
okay.
feet.
He just has booties got out just for this occasion.
This is weird. I'm just imagining you getting Uggs out of your backpack.
Yeah, some Uggs. Been saving
These are not Uggs. They look like someone took a bunch of like leaves from outside and sewed them together. They're not super stylish, but they are very soft, silky smooth on the inside. Put them on, I believe. Let me double check something. You don't have to attune to it. You feel like maybe you're a little lighter footed, a little stealthier than you used to be.
Let's go.
Yeah, you have boots of elven kind.
No. These boots are incredibly soft on the inside. My feet are like in paradise.
I'm gonna say with the passive perception of the rabbit and the half-orc, you guys can hear the I would need all of your friends here to make that kind of decision from downstairs. Are you guys gonna continue looting? Because you totally can.
Okay. Alright. Can I like... Where's the scarecrow, man? Is he like directly underneath us still, like in his boat?
Yeah, like.
Or is he
3
like
floors
around?
beneath.
Or is he like
He was doing
around?
donuts out in the lake, but he's come back at this point. He's directly beneath us.
Of course he has. Yo, like how tall would this like place be if like you hung a rope maybe? Can I rappel down the side of this to see Scarecrow? Can I? Listen, I'm trying to pull off a heist here,
The
and I need a
entire
boat.
building? I didn't think of that. Yeah, it would be probably
I don't need to go all the way down. I need to go far enough down
like
that I can see him.
100 feet because you got to get down to the water level. It's on tall stilts, bro.
No. I don't need to go all the way down. I just need to go far enough down that I can see Scarecrow.
Okay, like 40 feet.
Okay. Do I need to make a check to rappel down 40 feet? 'Cause I'm definitely gonna try.
Yes. I believe. Do you have climber's gear?
I just got a rope.
Okay, then make
I'm a
me an
man with a
athletics
rope.
or an acrobatics check, I suppose.
I'm a man with a rope. I got a natural 20.
Wow. He's ramping.
I got-
All right. How are you
Damn.
rappelling down the side of this in a way that isn't natural?
I go over to where Snood was, I guess. I'm like, I'm being sneaky, but at the same time I'm trying to be fast. So like I sneak out the room, but then like once I get out the room, I'm like, we should probably be safe here. And I like light jog over there. I use the tent pole and the rope, and I put another rope on the rope, and I like slide down with my silky smooth Uggs that are helping me just be so fast and clean. My feet are in paradise. We're feeling good. And then I'm gonna establish a telekinetic link with our boy in the boat. We've done a bonus action. Actually, I might not be able to do. I don't know. I guess it'll be 30 feet. I think. Oh shit! I have to scream at this man. Well.
You can see that he's talking to the satyr on the boat about it. I mean, I think Burger Archface sounds pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to work there, but it doesn't sound that bad. It actually has pretty good benefits. I mean, I've never really had a job. It was mostly just slavery.
I throw something at him.
Okay, what do you throw?
I throw a ruby at him.
Okay, I'm gonna say that. Go ahead and that beams him in the back of the head.
I'm waving my arms over. I'm like motioning. I'm like.
He starts rowing the boat over to you.
Is everything okay?
If he gets 30 feet away, I could like telekinetically talk to him, and I'm like, all right, be quiet. I have goods that need transportation, and we have the boat right here to do it.
Do I talk back to you in my head?
Yes.
Okay. Is everybody okay? Is everything going good in there?
It's going swimmingly. As soon as I offload all these goods she has, we'll have the leverage needed to make good conversation.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay.
And he rows the boat, and I go back up, and I run back to the room, and I establish another telekinetic link, so I can do it with 2 people. I think. Yeah, I think. Nah, I'm lying. Nah, I'm just a liar. It lasts for 2 minutes, not 2 people. All right, we're whispering again. All right. He's like out of breath. All right. I set up the boat the same way we came up. We offload the goods into the boat, and then we have leverage for our meeting downstairs. If there's one thing Slackjawed Lorna probably loves, it's probably all these things she has locked behind our super secret door.
That seems fair. Do you want to use the bag and just throw it down there when it's full?
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay, I'm gonna take my potions out of there. I'm gonna take my potions out. Can the bag fit over the mannequin? Could I take the whole mannequin?
Yes.
Cool.
All right, and I think while they're committing heistery, I think I'm gonna make my way downstairs. As
All right,
like
cool.
I'm gonna wear this
As another
robe
distraction.
as another distraction. I think that's a good idea.
Vincent, help me fit everything in this bag.
I will help you. I will
All right.
wear the robe until we're about ready to go down, then we can put the robe in there. Throw it in. 'Cause it's very comfy.
He's so comfy. He's like Brandon, right? As the Christmas tree started. It's great.
All right. As you come downstairs, then Alistair, Lorna does not turn around, but she does say, "Hello, Mr. Tempest. Do have a seat."
Well, hello. I think I will. What are we all talking about down here? Hopefully about you stopping to bother our employers, Mr. Witchlight? Yes?
Trying.
I mean, it was, Bavlorna felt it would be appropriate if we were all here. And, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're all here, right? I'm pretty sure, unless
this is everybody. I didn't see anybody else.
I do love how you lie, Alistair. It's a wonderful quality of yours.
Thank you.
Alistair, were you lying?
I don't think I was, but
No, wait. What do you find interesting about Alistair?
I love a man who's willing to make a deal.
yeah, no, you made a deal, right?
Alistair Tempest. She's going to cast message.
Oh shit.
On the way it looks like is her weird ass eye just and she just stares at Alistair for a long moment of silence. It's very uncomfortable for the rest of you. She can die,
What? Obviously, everybody has a way to die, right? But wouldn't it be kind of hard though? Wouldn't she be able to know that we were trying to? It seems very hard. No offense, but the future seems way more powerful than the present.
The future will eventually become the present. It always does.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She drops message.
Damn, she got your ass.
That was awkward.
If you're comfortable making a deal on the behalf of those who don't want to be with me today, we can begin a conversation. I don't want to fight.
They trust us implicitly to make deals on their behalf.
She
What
just
kind of deal?
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at you. Pitch.
You stop bothering our employers and we'll do you a good turn.
You
What?
know, I'm not bothering your employers. We have come to a very equitable arrangement.
Really? They left that part out of the deal.
What is the arrangement?
Yeah.
Well, my sisters and I had a conversation when power changed hands, let's say, about how exactly the relationship between the Witchlight Carnival and Prismere would continue. And they said, oh, Lorna, oh, Scabatha, oh, Endelyn, we do so want our patrons to be safe. We would rather love it if you just left them alone. And we understood this. We respect what they do, all the art and patience and care that goes into their craft. So their patrons, those who honor the deal they make when they walk into the carnival itself, that they will pay for their ticket, that they will live with the rules of reciprocity and not steal. The true patrons are always completely safe from us. It is unfortunate that they could not extend the agreement to protect those who steal, snudgach, or sneak in. And she looks upstairs. People don't always know what's best for them, I suppose.
And you do.
I know what's best for those who are in need.
What?
Really? Because we've met a couple of people who have made deals with you, and it doesn't seem like what they have is for the best.
Sometimes people don't understand what they truly want. They come to me and they say, oh, Lorna, I do so miss my horse. I wish we could be reunited again. And then when you reunite them, they realize that they never really wanted it at all. Not like this, never like this, they say, and they wail and moan so that you just have to kick them out of the country.
So you know that what you give people isn't what they want. You just give it to them anyway. Why? Do you get some kind of sick joy out of it?
I'm hurt. I'm only giving people what they ask for.
We're still making business decisions here. We don't need to stoop to insults, Nora.
She just said she knows that they don't want the things she gives them.
Well, she knows better than the people, but we know a good deal too. So we're not going to fall into. We're not going to make bad deals, you know. We
I don't make bad deals either.
You don't. They did. I know you. I know you know exactly what you want. I know they don't know exactly what they want, but we know that we know exactly what we want.
I know that you know that we know all of this.
Exactly. You know. So what I think is, what would it take to extend the protection to everyone who goes to the carnival, to the carnival itself? Because the employees, you know, didn't pay to be there. What would it take to make them
contract with the carnival? Well, we wouldn't hurt an employee or a patron of the carnival. We respect their work too much. We don't want to disrespect our friends. Would you consider us friends, Beaumont?
Me and you?
She vomits a frog into her mouth. Yes.
I have a great deal of respect, but friendship is a thing that time just can't really bring in the Feywilds. But maybe in the material plane, spend enough time, maybe we can see what happens.
I'll tell you what I want. Hither is too small. Thither and dawn are lovely. I love to have this land where everything and everyone on it belongs to me. And I would like to have thither and yon.
Your sister's lands.
Yes.
So why don't you just like take it from them? Oh, wait, that's what you're trying to do now.
This is what I like so much about Snudgach. They're so bright.
So okay.
Kill them.
I understand that, and then you will stop bothering the carnival, or not bothering the carnival. The carnival will be happy.
The entirety of Prismere, and I will re-enter negotiations with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I will leave the thieving scum of the world alone, so long as they're within the carnival.
Okay.
And all we gotta do is kill your sisters. What do you think, Nora? Come on, Bo. It doesn't seem so. What do you think, Alistair?
That sounds like an awful idea.
Why?
They're very strong individuals.
How would
makes
you
you think
know
that we
that?
could do
You're
that?
so new here, Alistair.
I mean, because if they're your sisters, I mean, they've got to be just as strong, right? Look how
Thank-
powerful you are.
Thank you very much, liar.
Oh,
What are
Well,
you
what makes you
lying
think
about?
we could kill your sisters?
Oh, well, I know some of you can do it. And if you fail, that's not a problem for me. I'll just get some other folks to try it.
You can't.
It's not exactly how a coven works.
They should at least give us something to make it a little easier for us.
Oh, I can give you all sorts of things if you will agree to the deal. While you guys think about that, I'm gonna go back upstairs.
He's gonna be like, yeah, here's all this
Nice.
stuff. Where's all my stuff? It was right here.
I was muted. All right. So I've got a lot of stuff in the bag at this point.
Sport is packed.
The Jansport is so full of good stuff that it feels exactly the same. It's crazy. I'm just gonna load that up. I'm gonna take my special wine and my Gatorade out of it, and also my Gatorade bottle of vodka just in case. I want to keep those in little pockets on my side. And then I'm going to look off the edge of the roof, look for our transport getaway vehicle.
Is the scarecrow, the satyr is just sitting politely. I think is that my backpack? And the scarecrow is waving up.
All right, I'm gonna like, kind of hold up, like ready, okay, 1, 2, and then drop it.
It lands on him and it just pins him to the bottom of the boat, but he does catch the backpack. It's not a super heavy backpack. I think it's only like, I believe bags of holding are about 30 pounds or something, but heavy enough to knock a scarecrow over, I would say.
Can he hear me from this distance, or would I have to like eat?
You would have to yell. You are like 100 feet above him.
Okay, I take out my star journal, and I take out a page and I write a little note, and I make a little, I like crumple it up and I throw it down at him. It says, "Think about your real head and pull it out of the bag."
He unzips the backpack. He holds it up like Rafiki holds up Simba at the beginning of Lion King. Just, and you can hear him like talking to the satyr. She's shaking her head and he's like, gotta do it. And she eventually just and knocks the pumpkin off of his shoulders. And he puts his head on. He goes like this. He starts spinning around dramatically in the boat. You can tell he's really feeling himself. He's put a big thumbs up at you and thank you so much.
He's gonna mount. Like, wait there. Look me down.
And he rose a little bit out of sight.
What? I meant. Oh
He's
no. Oh, under the house?
under the house, yeah.
Okay, I thought he was sailing away.
He's not sailing away. He's staying under the house so that he's not within eyesight. Bye!
Wait, no!
Dips.
Yeah, he's just going back under the house so that he's not in eye line of the windows.
Cool. We'll go back in. Look at Vincent and his now robeless body.
Yeah, it's not as great anymore.
The goods have been dropped.
We go join the others.
There is another key that you have and a great big glowing chest that had divination magic floating out of it when you checked it earlier. And you can also hear from
Oh
downstairs.
shit.
You also hear from downstairs, kill them.
Did you hear that?
Well, she
Don't
said
hear a
that.
scuffle yet.
Bruh. Hey, let me check this before we
Wait, she
Go
said
figure
kill
out
them.
And I'll go.
No, that was the
What a-
conversation she was having with you guys where she said kill them. That's just the part that the upstairs
Oh.
people
I was like,
heard.
what the
It's not a new kill.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no, we're being assassinated.
Vincent, we're about to die. Run. You're gonna go down?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be down there in a second. I gotta see what's in here.
I will slowly walk down this
Oh,
thing
yeah.
and look to see if any murder is happening.
Unless you guys have done something in the moment that I turned away from you, it's still they're sitting on the couch, all piled on like the Simpsons across from Slackjaw Lorna, who again does not turn around, just says, "And the dear, sweet little Vincent, you've been having nightmares, haven't you? I can help with that."
She's sitting down as well.
Yes, she is sitting down in a chair opposite of the couch. I couldn't get her to sit in the chair without sitting on the chandelier, so she's standing next to the chair.
Everybody else looks relatively calm.
How do you guys live?
I was always calm.
Snood's looking from like Bo to Nora to Alistair, like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
All right, things
I
seem
was
like they're
very
going pretty
aggravated.
all right.
Alistair looks
Um,
worried.
Alistair always.
Uncertain.
Oh, why could
Uncertain.
that be?
Can I go and lay on her lap?
Oh,
I'm gonna say roll me persuasion check, but roll it with advantage because of how much Bo has been buttering her up this whole
So
time.
roll it regular.
You
Roll
know
it
it's about to be
regular.
slimy. It's about
Yeah.
to be slimy as hell.
Bruh,
All right.
that's not bad.
It said persuasion.
yeah. How charismatic are you?
That's a +1, so that's a 15.
15. You pad up to her and you're about to get on her lap, and she just webbed hands, open wide, scoops you up. Absolutely. And she's kind of looming over you with her enormous mouth and scoops you up, pulls you up into her lap like an arch villain with a cat, and just holds you against her weird. It's weird that a frog has bosoms, but she has them, and
Wait
you're
a minute.
held to them. And
Pause.
she's itching your ears, and
No, not pausing on that. No.
Frog bosoms.
we can talk about the bosoms in the after show.
Okay.
Which, by the way, you guys should watch. I put a lot of effort into that.
Vincent, what are
Watching the
you
after show or
doing?
watching the bosoms?
I'm just
Oh.
worried
Are
that
you
she.
having nightmares, my little friend? Wouldn't you like to have a long night's sleep?
I just look up and nod. Sleep would be nice. It's been a rough couple days.
I can make you feel fully rested with a snap of my fingers. Would you like that, my little friend?
I look over at the others.
Somewhere else.
No, he would not like that.
What would you need from me?
Instead of giving your dreams to the nightmares, you would give your dreams to me.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Bruh.
Now, when you say dreams, do you mean like metaphorically or literally?
What's the
No.
worst way? Do you mean it? Do you mean it's that way?
I mean his dreams, his nighttime ramblings, where the mind goes when you're asleep.
I
You'll
just
walk
have
no more
dreams, or
nightland.
would I just have nothing?
Your dreams would belong to me.
Would I still experience them? They would just be yours.
They're still yours. I would just oversee them.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, the new nightmare. Friday.
How am I meant to keep the nightmares away if I can't look over them? I can't hear you, Vincent. I see you moving your mouth.
That is a fair point. Sure. Why not?
What?
That counts, she said. You have the benefits of a long rest, and you will never have nightmares again. And I'll talk to you more about that later.
Oh my god.
No.
No,
Let's go.
It's so bad.
You look great, Vincent.
I feel great.
Now you have
Okay.
1 point of exhaustion, if I'm...
Yeah, that's true.
Nora takes the rest of Bo's alcohol and drinks.
Surely this.
Yeah, that's okay.
Chug
I thought he got
tea.
alcohol.
Did you go for the mushroom liquor or the mushroom tea?
No, it was a liquor. I'm just
Oh,
I
okay,
took a
then
sip
you
of
did.
that.
Sorry.
And I will stay there and be held.
She has long, wide fingertips that prod strangely at your small head, but she seems contented. So you've all had a chance to think.
Think about what?
Your siblings, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad, right?
My sisters are very unusual women. You could say that they're powerful.
Right.
That they have their own goals. But I'm not here to ascribe good and evil. All I can tell you is what is.
Don't you love them at all? They
I love
exist.
them very much.
But you'd love them more if they were dead.
I love everything that they own.
More than that. Okay.
Okay, we do this for you. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light does things for us. It's like, passing favor. It's like a favor train, Do a favor for a friend, and then that friend does a favor, and then we're good to go, right, guys? How does that sound?
What if we give you all of your stuff back, and then you don't no longer bother them? Seeing as our friends on the boat now own everything upstairs.
Excuse me. I'm gonna check in upstairs with Lotus.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh shit! How's that chest looking?
Hey, bro, I'm gonna open that chest. What's in
Opening
there?
that chest. All right, you open it up, and there are several things inside of it. It's a long, low, wide chest that's kind of shoved half under furniture. There's like a mug of, it was a fungal tea, and now it's got more fungus growing out of it. It's really self-sufficient. The cycle. It's beautiful.
Okay, cool. Wish I had thought of opening this chest before I threw my Jansport. All right, let's go.
But you open it up, and let me find where my notes are. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, there's so many things in here. Woohoo! So, there's several things in it. The largest thing in it is a blue metal contraption. It's
Okay.
essentially, it's the main part of the chest is this, and then there's several other things like shoved along the side with it. It's got a long, flat, almost like it's a flat blue piece of metal, a kind of accordion stand, and then coming out of that to look down over the flat plate is a circle of glass encircled with that same blue metal. And there's a button on the side of the glass. That's the main thing that's in there. There is also a marionette doll tucked in the upper left corner, some scrolls in the side, or actually it's just the one large scroll that is tucked in there. So it's the scroll, the marionette, a little ticket-shaped thing, and that weird contraption.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of stuff. Can I look at the scroll and see if it's like a spell scroll?
Yes, you can open up the scroll. You open it up. Are you just opening it up, or are you just testing?
I wanted to, like, open it up a little bit and be like, is that about to explode?
You open the bottom, it doesn't seem to explode. You see, it looks like an illustration of some kind with strong black ink lines.
That's unusual. I'll open it a little bit more to try and get a better grasp of it, but then I'm gonna shut it.
Have you ever been to Disneyland or a carnival or a zoo where they have those stands of people who do caricatures?
Oh, no. Yes.
This is a caricature illustration of 4 girls. At the top is a wide froggy face with wide set eyes and a long smile.
Uh-huh.
In the middle, on the left, is another girl, freckles all over her face, pigtails sticking straight out the braids like Pippi Longstocking, big lollipop balloon surly expression. To the right of her is a almost completely featureless face with severe black hair pulled back, no features except for the thin slit of a mouth and the ventriloquist lines of a doll talking. And
Oh, great.
underneath that, the cherubic face of a very pretty young girl. White curling ringlets, a blush, wide gaze, long eyelashes. All 4 girls have a mark under their right eye that looks like a bird's footprint right there.
Okay. No time to think about what that is. I will scroll it up and then stick it in, like, a back pocket. And as for the rest of it, the contraption, how big is that, you said?
It's like the size of a lamp.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever seen, my dad collects stamps, and he has a very specific magnifying lens that's like this big and it has a flat thing underneath it. It's essentially that, so it's like this big.
Okay.
It's a big old piece of equipment.
I'll leave that for now. We got the scroll, we got that, and then you said, sorry, my memory is just
A little
garbage.
ticket stub and a marionette doll.
Ticket stub, pocket, marionette doll. Grab it. Make sure it
Marionette
doesn't
doll
try and
has
strangle
2
me.
faces, one with a sun on it, one with a moon on it.
Oh my god, it's FNAF.
This
Stick
means
that in my
nothing
other
to
pocket.
me. I don't know what you're
Don't worry about it. I look at it. Is it? Lotus is gonna make a is it possessed check.
It lies limply in your hand.
Other back pocket. Now the contraption, that looks like the most important thing. So just real quickly, he's gonna take it. He's gonna stick it outside the door on the roof.
Beautiful, perfect, stunning.
And he's gonna close and lock the chest.
Okay, great. Are you keeping the key?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, brilliant.
That's gonna go in my scarf.
Okay. I know where every item on your person is. This is great for me.
Just
What
like-
would you like to do now? Or should I jump back downstairs?
Little boy's gone, right?
Little boy is hidden beneath the house now. Are
See,
you
I
going-
know I've been called out as like a thief downstairs, but Lotus doesn't know that, so I'm trying to think what you would do. Okay, that's it. That's just about everything. I got all the stuff, and I can't really get that down to him, so I'll just go ahead and make my way downstairs. I'll be confident. I mean,
As you begin to make your way down the stairs, Lorna begins to rise to her feet. Are you familiar with the rules of the Feywild? The laws of hospitality?
Well,
Are you? I must treat you all as treasured guests until you lose the right to be treated that way. Are you familiar with another law of our lands?
Reciprocity.
The other one.
Oh.
The one that you failed at.
No stealing.
You should not steal. Now, I don't want to fight. You can take my deal. Give me back everything that belongs to me, and we can leave this day friends. Or we can do something else.
Does it not belong to us now since we stole it fair and square?
Everything in hither belongs to me.
Lotus peeks down. That's a bold statement.
Out of character. Didn't the innkeeper, didn't she have problems with thieves?
She did.
I'm trying to think of. It was a hot second ago. I'm trying to remember what happened.
Yeah, but Agden was working for
We
Bad
took
Lorna.
out Agden.
that.
Working
but
for
those were
Bad
the
Lorna.
thieves working for Agnen, working for Bad Lorna. She owns them.
She owns them,
Mhm.
but
Raina, you're muted.
Sorry. Oh, he was doing whatever he wanted. He just had to give her some. But it's not like she knew everything he was doing. And
he was doing whatever he wanted. So she's causing trouble. She's allowing thieves to go around. The stuff is not hers. No one's gifting it to her. I feel like there's a solution to this puzzle in here that I'm not getting.
I think it's a fair deal. I mean, instead of fighting 3 witches, we just killed 2. Isn't that what we were trying to do anyway?
I think we'll give you your stuff back and let you walk away from here, but you have to
Well, what was the point in coming here then?
get her to step down. I think that's the moral. That's what we're trying to do, right? Yeah. Oh my god, who was there was somebody who was in charge before her. God damn it. I wish I could
You
remember.
can roll a history or an
Let me-
insight check.
Let me roll that history check because there's
I know who
I'm
you're
gonna
facts
say
I'm
Lotus
forgetting.
can also do it because Lotus just encountered something that might jog his memory.
Yeah, no, I know who you mean, and I'm pretty sure I know. I don't remember her name because I'm me as a person is bad with names, but she was in charge of the Fae thing until all of her sisters killed her.
You could add
Which
a
I'm not
D-
realizing they're her sisters.
You could add a
Yeah.
D6 if you wanted. Not Bo, but Otis could.
It's a history check?
For
Yeah,
inspiration.
because I got that 11, so get better than get better than me.
History. I should add that. Puh.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a 14 total.
Okay. It's been like 2 days. I think you guys would decently remember. Probably only Lotus would remember the name Zybilna. But you remember when you performed at the Big Top performance, there was a song that was sung by a friend of Vincent's about Zybilna, the white-haired, beautiful witch queen of Prismere, and how she had disappeared.
Oh.
Okay.
What is this number? So it's yours now that you stole it from Zybilna, right?
I don't consider it stealing when it should have been mine in the first place, but thank you for joining us. This is the one who I wanted to be here for the, if you sneak into the carnival, you're disrespecting Mr. Witch and Witchlight, which is why we may steal things from you.
What did I miss?
Some agreements about if you're respectful to the laws of the Feywilds, then you'll be left well enough alone, but those who disrespect through theft or sneaking into the carnival might lose things.
Oh yeah, like brothers. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, this is the point I'm trying to make. And since you've proven yourself twice now to be a sneak and a thief, I really do think you should return my property.
Yeah. See, I don't think you're very good at making deals, because usually deals are really good on both sides, because they're a deal. But you just seem to make really one-sided ones.
Well, all you've asked me for is for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light to be left alone. And that's what I'm willing to do. Do you have further requests of me? Would you like to be reunited with your brother? I can tell you who took him and where they are now.
I'm sure all of Hither will be more than happy to be reunited with Zybilna. Why don't you tell us where she is? And then maybe we'll give you your stuff back.
That's not a part of the deal.
You're willing to add things to the deal. Why can't we add things?
Yeah. We have altered the deal. Pray we don't alter it further.
Yes, Lord Vader.
In order to enact your side of the deal, you would find out where Zybilna is soon enough.
Yeah, tell us now. And this is a completely new deal. Tell us where Zybilna is, and we'll give you your stuff back.
Well, she's saying that Zybilna's with the sisters that we're supposed to kill.
You sure
Dad.
Zybilna's not one of the sisters we need to kill?
Is that the case?
A pretty interesting thing upstairs.
Well, Zybilna doesn't have anything right now, does she? So what would killing her give you? Nothing. Right?
I'm not sure why you think I have to answer all of your questions. You're in my house. Are you
You're
going to
supposed to
make
be
a
a good
deal?
host, aren't you?
I guess we're gonna leave with this cool stuff we found.
I don't believe that you are.
If you think
We
we're
will
powerful
make
enough to
you-
kill, if you think we're powerful enough to kill your sisters, we might as well be powerful enough to kill you. And I don't think you want to mess with that.
I'm tired of this conversation. She's going to use a legendary action at
Holy
the beginning
shit.
of initiative,
Yeah.
and you all need to roll. What is this again?
Oh,
and intelligence.
I don't know if I probably said the wrong.
Every single one of you needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
Let the apple bottom flow through you.
Are we going into initiative now?
We're
By the
going
way-
to pause after this happens.
If you have all not used your luck, you all have 1 luck.
Yeah, from creation.
Using that.
Okay, I'm absolutely using my luck.
You also have D6s if you're not Bo or
Me.
him. Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Vincent, you got a long rest. How's it feel?
Too bad. I wouldn't have been at disadvantage on this roll anyways, but I feel good.
They don't have
You don't
disadvantage
have
on your attack
disadvantage on
rolls.
saves.
Yeah. Not in 3 levels of exhaustion or something like that.
Mm.
That
would
was
have
a
been
Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah. What did everybody get?
19.
20.
17.
Okay.
22.
Oh wait, I have advantage. Is this a spell slot or magical effect?
I forgot how insane satyrs are. Yes, this is definitely a magical effect.
Hell yeah, get him.
Let's go.
Everyone.
Let's go.
Oh
Go.
my
That's a natty.
god.
What was it?
Natty 20.
Natty 20. All right. So did only Bo roll a 14 or below?
I think so.
Yes.
All right, Bo. It's time to be little Bo again. You feel yourself
Oh, shit.
down. She's bored of the conversation. She lowers her hand. You shrink down. The rest of you stagger back as you feel this extremely heavy, molten weight on your shoulders, but you stagger through it. And at the beginning of next game, I'm going to have us roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Right?
Bitch, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's still holding me?
She is still holding you. Good plans. Great plans.
Thank you, Vincent, for giving her a hostage.
It's all good,
that-
man. She
Thank
only
you for
eats
calling out that
frogs
we
whole.
stole everything while I was in her arms.
I know
Oh,
that
whoa.
one wasn't
Bro,
very
you
good.
were part of that
Wow.
deal. You knew we were stealing things and you wandered in her arms.
Technically,
I wasn't gonna call out that we were stealing it.
Alistair was like, this is going too well. We're robbing you.
we're robbing you. Listen, man, I didn't want to make no deals, all right? I was like, I got your shit, though.
I'm going to make closing announcements, and then I'm going to toss it to Dylan to say thank you to the people who joined us. I mean, obviously, thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We had a lot of fun. Dylan's going to thank people individually. I'm going to thank all of my players. I'm not going to list them because I couldn't count to 6 earlier, and I'm not going to embarrass myself again. But if you enjoyed me or any of the rest of our beautiful guests, you can follow us on social media. You can use Command Ironcast to follow us each individually, or I think Command Social or something like that to follow our official social media channels. If you liked our show in general, consider supporting us with a subscription or use the free Twitch Prime subscription. It takes a lot of work to bring you as many shows as we do a week, and we want to keep bringing it to you, and the subs are a great way to show support, and we love you all. Subscribers get exclusive emotes and access to the hashtag Secret Corridor channel on our Discord, which you should also check out, where Lauren shares work in progress shots for artwork, and we share behind the scenes looks and stuff that we are working on. You can also catch up on all of our shows on YouTube, and if you're a subscriber, on our VODs. So make sure to follow us on YouTube, Command YouTube. In terms of our other shows, Wednesday nights, obviously, you can come join us for the Wild Beyond Witchlight. And on Monday nights is our homebrew 5e Dungeons & Dragons campaign, Fate's End. I am in it, Raina's in it, Danny's in it. We got a whole bunch of other people who are also in it. We're having a good time. We just got into the Feywild ourselves. I think it is a very different flavor of Feywild. There's a lot of emotional trauma happening, but there's always a lot of emotional trauma happening. But now we're riding dragonflies while we process, so that's a nice time. There are other shows coming down the pipeline. You can join our Discord to hear more whispers and murmurs of that kind of thing, and you will be hearing more, I believe, in the relatively near future. But for now, I'm going to toss it to Dylan to thank individuals individually. Dylan.
All right, we got Star Wars fan 20,000. Thank you for the follow. We got Louis the Bun with 100 bits. Thank you. We got MacLunky Squadron with the follow. Thank you. MacLunky Squadron with a raid. Thank you again. And we got Jabbington with the follow. Thank you. And then we got JP Lucidius coming in with a 1 month tier 1 for the 18th month in a row. Thank you. That's it. That's it. That was me. Thank you today. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you guys.
Thank
All
you.
right, Dylan.
Oh!
Can you up on a raid
Oh.
more?
I got the Arizona Cowboy 1026. Thank you.
Hey, Arizona Cowboy!
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to go out on a raid. Dylan, do you have people for us to raid? Are we ready?
Of course. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. Well,
Don't be mean. I hold the
Hang on.
power to kill you in the palm of my hand.
just like that. Anyways,
Which
stream
focuses
is
you?
ending, and I will find someone to raid. Thank you guys. See you next time.